Hello there and welcome to the Law of Attraction World channel. Today we are going to talk about manifesting with water. First of all, is it possible? The short answer is, I don't know. The long answer is, you probably have heard or seen videos that talked about the emoto experiment. Dr. Emoto have made an interesting experiment on water. He took several samples of water from different sources, so many of them, and he expressed different emotions and vibrations to each sample. Like one of them, he expressed love to, another one he expressed hate, like telling water I hate you, telling water I love you, I despise you, I'm jealous of you, stuff like that. Then he took the samples and put them in the freezer, and after freezing them he studied the crystallization, and he claimed that the crystallization was not the same depending on each vibration. I have done some researches on the subject and I couldn't find a clear answer. What I found was that scientists say that it's impossible to make sure that this experiment is legit, because emotion is not something that you can measure. You cannot say that I love you 2 kilos of that, or I love you 2 mega of this, if you see what I mean. You cannot study the emotions in a lab because you can't measure them. Plus, different people express different emotions in a different way. So if Dr. Emoto expresses love in a certain way, it's not going to be the same as if I expressed love. So nobody can actually remake the same experiment. If you are skeptical, if you can't believe anything unless you can study it in a lab, then manifesting with water is not your thing, I tell you now. But if you're one of those people who leave room to possibilities, then it could be something interesting for you, because you never know. I personally prefer to think that there's way more than science knows, because science will never have all the answers. Science is an ongoing process. We discover stuff every day. We discover things today that deny stuff that we discovered yesterday, and so on. It's an ongoing process. For me, I prefer to test things, so I prefer to test manifesting with water and see for myself if it works for me. If it works, then fine, I'm going to use it. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to move on to something else. And that's what I suggest you to do. Basically, what you do is that you take a bottle of water, preferably glass. Avoid plastic. I wouldn't suggest that you use plastic. Use glass. Use a bottle that you like, a bottle that you have some kind of good memories with, and fill it with water and write on it the thing you want to manifest, or just write positive emotions like love or success or anything. Now, there are several ways that you can do that. You can either write on it, you can write on a piece of paper and tape it to the bottle of water, or you can put the paper under the bottle of water. Whatever helps you get the idea that the water will be charged with that emotion, if you see what I mean. I prefer personally to write with a marker on the bottle directly. That way I can see it, that because the bottle is of glass, I can see through it and I can see that word at the same time. I can see the word and the water. That helps me imagine the way that the water is charging using that thing, that goal that I want to manifest. But it's up to you. Watch several videos. There are so many ways that people talk about, and pick the best one for you. Or try them all and see which one works best for you. That's what I would do. Anyway, and you drink that water. And if you want to go even further, mix it with another technique like the 369. I'm gonna make a separate video about the 369 method because it's very interesting, the Tesla method. Anyway, you can mix those, both of them. I encourage you to mix many techniques at once to amplify the signals that you are sending to the universe, to help speeding up the process. So mix it with 369, like for example, drinking 3 times in the morning and 6 times in the middle of the day and 9 times before sleeping, or writing your goal 3 times and drinking 6 times and doing it 9 days in a row. Find a way to mix these 3 numbers along with manifesting with water to get the best result. Use clean water. Try to find the best clean water that you can. The best water is the rain coming directly from the sky. But if you can't find the rain, the next best thing is being near a water source. If you can't find any good water, then use tap water or the bottled water you can buy. Make sure when you are writing your goal or writing the words to express positive emotions. Pay attention to the emotion you are feeling, because that's what the law of attraction is all about. It's all about the emotions. That was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.